Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the review of the Land Rover Defender 110. This is the D350 edition, and today I'll tell you everything you need to know about it, as well as my impressions after being behind the wheel of this massively ginormous vehicle. Nice.
So, if you've been watching this channel, you'll remember that when I reviewed the Jito T2, I said something very dangerous. The Defender better defend itself. Well, Land Rover Bryanston heard that statement and they said, Mio, come have a go. So today we are answering one question only. Does the Defender still deserve its name in 2026? And this is the Land Rover Defender 110 D350, the spec I would personally go for. It currently retails for 1,990,900. I ran a few quotes on hippo.co.za and the lowest insurance quote came in at about 4,441 rands based on my profile. Factor in a monthly installment and the cost for one full tank, and my cost of ownership came to the number you see on the screen. Yes, 46,365 rands. But before we start, let's get this out of the way. Yes, for the price of one Defender you can buy 3 Jito T2s. Yes, the T2 has all-wheel drive, but this thing is called the Defender because it defends its position. Speed bumps? What are those? Potholes in South Africa? These tires laugh at them. This thing doesn't slow down. It simply goes over life. Nice.
So then, underneath the hood, it's powered by a 3-liter turbocharged inline-6 engine, putting out 257 kilowatts of power and a whopping 700 Newton meters of torque. So yeah, this thing hauls. Nice.
This mild hybrid diesel powertrain is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and power is put to the ground through an all-wheel drive system with high and low range. 0 to 100 km per hour is set to happen in about 6.4 seconds in a 2.4-ton brick. Well, later on in the video, we will launch it to see just how well it does from 0 to 100 km per hour. And here's my favorite part. This is a diesel that sounds like a V8 petrol engine. Yes, the sound is enhanced through the speakers, but honestly, I can live with it. Listen to this. Nice. This powertrain is magnificent because it has massive low down torque, effortless cruising, and it feels unstoppable every way. The Defender features an electronically adjustable air suspension. It has up to 290 millimeters of ground clearance as well as a 900 millimeter wading depth. My driving partner on this trip knows Defenders very well, so much so that he kept daring me, go there, hit that pothole, find something worse. So I did. This right here was a muddy, slippery stretch of road. No off-road mode selected, no drama, no wheel spin. The Defender just held its line and drove on like a champ. Then we took it through a bushy trail, and that's when I understood something very dangerous. It's hard to sell someone a Defender, but once they're in one, it's very hard to get them out.
I don't know what's down there, but yeah. Yeah.
It's the craziest thing I've heard in a long time.
In terms of fuel consumption, well, Land Rover claims around 8.5 liters per 100 kilometers combined. In the real world, you'll see a bit more, but honestly, for 257 kilowatts and 700 Newton meters of torque with all-wheel drive and this size, that's really impressive. Now, let's dive into the interior, shall we? Now, before I continue, let me introduce you to Cameron, your go-to guy at Land Rover Bryanston. His contact details are in the description below if you're brave enough to fall in love with this thing. So, here's what I think about the interior. Built like it will outlive all of us. The beige and black color combo, it's just premium but tough. You have an 11.4-inch infotainment screen and it's responsive and clear. You also have this commanding driving position. Honestly, you don't drive this car, you waft in it. You look down on traffic, physically, emotionally, and of course spiritually. And yes, it comes with a host of features, as Cameron shall explain.
Navigation we have over here through a 4G SIM card, so it'll show you live traffic updates. This is standard on the Defender D350 110. Come through here to the the other menu, the main menu. You have your seats. Heated and cooled seats are standard in the D350 HSE. Over here you can choose which part of your seat you want heated or cool, and even in this one it has the upgraded rear seat heating option. Over here we go to climate control, and we have 4-zone climate control in this Defender. So front, we can choose where we want our air blowing, second row, and even third row for the 7-seater option with the family pack. Back to the options. Cameras, 360-degree cameras are standard in the Defender. You've got off-road cameras, towing cameras, 360-degree cameras, and HD quality. Really is an amazing feature with off-road features. Off-road cameras, you can see underneath the vehicle bonnet view. Defenders come with a standard center locking diff, and then you've got your towing camera over here where we can put our tow bar in and out just by a touch of a button if it has the optional extra tow bar, electronically deployable tow bar. Back to the features. We got our 4x4 modes. Eco data will show us the drives and how much fuel and the fuel efficiency and where we can improve in our driving. Vehicle dimensions with the Defender. They show us the departure angles, height of the vehicle, length, width, etc. Low traction launches off-roading 4x4. Tow bar, air quality sensors. Here we have the air quality sensors. It purifies, ionizes and removes CO2 from the vehicle. So you can see here parts per million, or PM 2.5. It is 13 and inside the vehicle is 1, so it's basically saying that the air quality outside of the vehicle is not as good as the air quality inside of the vehicle because it has been filtered throughout the system. Back here we have our off-road modes, so we would go over here. We've got eco, grass, gravel, snow, mud ruts, sand, rock crawl, and wade for water. You'll see now as I go into wade, the vehicle lifts itself, as it has now standard in the Defender. We have air suspension.
Okay.
Low range standard now, downhill descent also standard.
Thank you, Cameron. My favorite feature though is the air purifier. We later found out the water we drove through was sewage water. And inside we smelled absolutely nothing. That's luxury. So in this, you have 3 rows of seats. I'm 1.86 meters tall and I sit comfortably behind my own driving position. The third row works best for kids. You have USB ports, air vents, you name it. It's practical. This is a proper family expedition vehicle. And with that, let's take a look at the exterior design. Up front, you have the iconic Defender face. You can't miss it. It just looks like a Defender. It looks tough and it has that purposeful presence. And yes, those LED matrix headlights will come in handy at night, especially if the mood takes you exploring off-road. The side profile features a boxy, honest and timeless theme. And at the rear, you have the side hinge door, a full-size spare wheel, and of course those LED taillights. And here's a cool touch. The air suspension allows you to raise or lower the rear, perfect if you're towing a boat or trailer. Towing capacity is rated at 3.5 tons braked and 750 kilograms unbraked. As for boot capacity, well, it's big with the seats up and massive with the seats folded. In this thing, I felt unstoppable. Now, let's launch it, shall we?
Boost.
Yep. Now let's go.
I'm gonna make it 100.
Yep, what a masterpiece of an engine. Nice. But here's the thing. The Defender 110 D350 isn't just about brute force and looking tough. Land Rover has made this thing intelligent. It comes with intelligent off-road cruise control, advanced camera tag, weight sensing, smart towing assistance, and full driver assist systems, making hard work feel effortless. Nice. For your peace of mind, you get a 5-year or 100,000 kilometer Land Rover Care Plan in South Africa, which includes a factory warranty, service plan, as well as 24/7 roadside assistance. Oh, but you're not ready for this. At the press of a button, your Land Rover will get you in touch with a Land Rover personnel ready to assist with anything relating to the car. If you encounter an emergency, well, there is a button for assistance too. Now, I call that luxury at its best. I mean, this thing is built to go anywhere, and that's exactly the type of service you need. And Land Rover backs that up. And with that, here's 2 things I like about the vehicle and 2 things I don't like about it. Number 1, in terms of the things I like, the powertrain. It's effortless, brutal, and refined. And number 2, it's go anywhere confidence. Nothing scares it. In terms of the things I don't like, well, number 1, the price. Let's be honest, ish. And while it's expensive, in my opinion, it's worth every cent. I mean, this thing comes with a refrigerator in your center console. And number 2, well, it feels too good, almost too easy. It's so capable that it almost takes the challenge away. And with that, here's my verdict on the Defender 110 D350. Truth is, this car is in a league of its own. You're buying a passport to adventure, even if you never leave the car. And yes, just like me, if you are crying about the price on this, well, perhaps we are not the target market just yet. It doesn't compete, it exists above the argument. It will go anywhere, it will take anything, and it will do it while making you feel invincible. When the road disappears, when the conditions get tough, Mulweri doesn't retreat. Yes, we will call this one Mulweri because it doesn't retreat, it defends. Would I recommend it? Well, yes. If you want the ultimate do-everything SUV that refuses to be challenged, the Defender didn't just defend itself, it reminded everyone why it's the benchmark. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet done so, please be kind to like, subscribe, and to hit the bell icon for more content like this. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and at present we are on 99,000.4 subscribers. We need just 600 subscribers to hit that 100,000 subscriber mark. What are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, share with your friends and family, and let them know that the Mzansi popularides on YouTube. Thank you very much. Well, Land Rovers of the past were not always particularly known for being reliable. So, if you own one of these or own any Land Rover, I'm curious, how's your ownership experience? Thank you very much for watching. Until the next one.